your final closer of the show. He had to go last because I just know he had to be. He didn't ask to be last, but like, he had to be last. Please give it up for Eric Berey.
I can make some mac and cheese. I can sleep 12 hours. You'll never see my eyes.
Wow, last. Thank you, Nicole. How are you all doing tonight? Good. Thank you. You guys are great. So I didn't have sex till I was 22. I never got the birds and the bees talk from my dad. I think he realized it was more of a bees and bees talk. He was like, I'm gonna let him figure that one out. It's okay though. Having a gay son is hard. They're emotional, they're expensive, and they're gonna try to shave their butthole in the sink. When I first discovered porn, it changed my life. I would wait until my whole family went to sleep. Then I'd look up the nastiest pig slut porn I could find on the family computer, edge myself right before I was about to come, delete all the search history, very important, run down the hall, up the steps, over the balcony, fight the dragon, save the princess, back to my room, lock my door, and silently orgasm in my bed. Sometimes I only made it to the guest bathroom. Everything changed when I got my first mobile device and convinced my dad to get Wi-Fi and tissues for the house. I was like, Dad, we need this. I don't know which I did more, cry because I was jerking off or jerk off because I was crying. Either way, I'm sure my dad was happy he got that Costco membership. My parents really avoided talking about sex, which probably made it even more enticing to me, but they would lock their door and turn on what they called neighborhood and the city. I don't know why they didn't just call it Sex in the City. They were watching porn upstairs while I was watching porn downstairs. They call my mom Hurricane Annie, because she's usually 3 edibles deep and has no idea where she is. They call my dad Mike, because he doesn't. Having cool parents is a lot like doing acid at the circus. It's all fun and games until the elephants start talking to you. My freshman year of college, I went home for winter break. Ironically, and quite literally, my closet broke. I don't know if it was from the hundreds of polo shirts I made them buy me or the weight of being their favorite child. But we were home fixing it together. Now, this whole thing was built up in my head, but it was nothing to everyone else who already knew. It made me feel like I was missing out on my own secret. Like that friend who just wants to be invited to the party, but never actually goes. Well, guess what, bitch? The party's happening whether you go or not. So you might as well get up, get cute, get out, and make them eat it. Right? Thank you. I know you know, Hannah. So this whole thing was built up in my head, and once I realized I was never gonna change, that's when I realized I was ready to say those 2 scary words. So I'm like, and they're like, oh, honey, I think you should just fix a little bit more up here. Just hand me over here. Eric, are you okay? And I'm like, Key. 11 benevolent 11. 11 benevolent 11. Mom, Dad, I'm gay. And they're like, we know. And we love you. And I'm like, what the fuck? If I knew it was gonna be this easy, I would have come out years ago and saved myself years of trauma. Then they made me come out to my sisters and my cousins and my grandparents and my housekeeper Susie and my dog Bentley. Turns out I had a motherfucking walk-in closet. My dad likes to brag. He's like, I always knew. Turns out he's got great gaydar. Years later, I finally did get that sex talk I wanted. His advice to me was, have a lot of sex. Okay. I still don't know if he meant with the same person or with multiple people. Either way, it made me feel better about having that bukkake on Fire Island. Or fucking that married man in a hotel room. Or giving that Palestinian chlamydia. My mom is the one who's like, I didn't always know. Girl, I don't know what gave it away. The fact that all my friends were girls and I was taking ballet class, or the fact that I was sucking dick in the basement. Yeah, Tim isn't just a friend, or your dentist. Okay? I try to support my parents the same way they've always supported me. I support my dad's weird, undiagnosed OCD, and I support my mom's addiction to marijuana. I think it took me so long to come out because I had this idea of the son I thought my dad wanted. I thought he wanted a Ryan Gosling. He got a Ryan Murphy. I thought he wanted a Beach Boy, but he got a Spice Girl. I thought he wanted a Michael Jordan. He got a Michael Jackson. Hee hee. My dad taught me to never care about what anyone thinks of me. RuPaul taught me that what other people think of me is none of my business. And my mom taught me how to smoke a gravity bong. Thank you, guys.